then. Mason Mount or Jack Grealish, who came out on top?
Well, Mason Mount comes out on top because he scored the goal. It was a sweet volley, lovely set up from Abrahams.
Chelsea have had 9 corners, Aston Villa have had 5 corners. Chelsea have had 18 fouls, Aston Villa have had 10 fouls. Chelsea have had 2 yellow cards, Aston Villa have had 1 yellow card. Chelsea have had no red cards, and Aston Villa have had no
Villa
red
won a lot
cards.
of plaudits during the course of the early part of this season. They played well again this evening, didn't they? Yes. But how concerned should they be about the number of goals that they concede and the fact that they are only just outside the relegation zone?
Well, it's like a lot of things, isn't it? It's like
And Chelsea have had 87%
They'll be exciting to watch.
of passes,
They're down in the
and
bottom
Aston
section
Villa
of the
have had
table, you know, and it's
80%
still
of passes.
trying to find results to get themselves in front sometimes. Or like tonight, they get themselves left.
Behind.
You know, don't play bad enough to get beaten. But tonight, they walked away yet again with 0.
Yeah, walked away with 0, and they haven't kept a clean sheet away from home in all competitions. We know Dean Smith loves to play attacking free-flowing football. He did that at Brentford.
Yeah.
Does he just have to adapt their game a little?
I don't think he's got a place to do it. I think that's the problem. He is a manager who will say, this is the way I play. I believe in it. I have to trust it. I believe in it. And I think that's fine. You know, I think just at certain times, with Grealish and McGinn being so far forward, I think you're asking him to drop back deep. And then because Wesley are people like Chelsea can't get hold of the ball, it just keeps coming back at you, back at you, back at you. So I think he needs another option up front. Someone who can hold the ball up so they can get 20, 30 yards further up the pitch.
Yeah, Wesley, just the 4 goals so far. And this is not the return that he was hoping for. Can Liverpool finally put this to bed, Alan McInally?
Tell you ball over, head of the way. It's remiss of me, Jeff, to say that Alexander-Arnold had gone off. Joe Gomez had come on. Not necessarily just to show things up, but it'll certainly help Liverpool. And Alexander-Arnold did get booked in the first half for his challenge on Genius. He's double checking. Firmino, great play. He's a chance. Wijnaldum!
Oh, yes!
5-2. That's it now. It's all over. Liverpool are going to extend that lead back to, I think you said, 8 points. 5-2. And it's an exhale from his manager, Jurgen Klopp.
It's Liverpool 5, Everton 2.
They've got it. Wijnaldum right-footed straight in the bottom corner.
Yeah, they'll be 8 points clear of Leicester City. They will be 11 clear of Manchester City. And you fear oh so much for Martin Silva, his side in the bottom 3 this evening, and tough games to come as well. We'll be talking Chelsea and Aston Villa. Let's hear what the Chelsea manager Frank Lampard made of it all.
Happy with that, Frank?
Yeah. 3 points. Should have been more comfortable at the end. You know, I thought the better team created a lot of chances, which has been a pretty regular story of our season. We need to be more clinical, but in terms of the team I saw, it was a team that I want to say, you know, West Ham, it wasn't probably the one game this season where we've been below par in the basics. And today was completely the team we won the game. And I thought we played really well whole game.
Tammy injured again, or is it too early to say?
It doesn't seem too bad in there, so I'm presuming no, he's all right. Yeah, it's an easy element of my team talk in between games was to state the fact of no fouls, which kind of summed up our game at the weekend, which again has been pretty much the opposite of how we've been all season. The reason we've got credit is because of our performances and the energy and the urgency and how we want to play. A lot of speed in that game, and that came away at West Ham, which we must accept that because it can happen, and it was a nice little lesson for us. And the only thing there was a reaction. Today we were back to what we are. Yeah, I mean, Tammy at the moment is Tammy. He's a striker that's near the top of the goal scoring charts in the league. Is showing his all-round game, which stretches defences, starts our press. He's a personality that is growing in our dressing room every day with his enthusiasm and his will to win. And of course, if a player's on such a good run, then they come out of the team. It's normal that you can miss them. And today, he came straight back in as he left off.
Good day, Frank Lampard. Excellent day for Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool leading by 5-2 against Everton, and they're in the last couple of minutes of added time. We'll have more for you in a moment.
Got better for you.
Andy Ruiz Jr. shocked Anthony Joshua back in June. Will it be a repeat or revenge on Saturday? Live coverage from Saudi Arabia gets underway from 5 on Sky Sports Box Office. Sky customers should go to channel 491 or Box Office to book this event.
Yes,
For more
Joshua back in
information on
boxing.
all the ways to watch, go to skysports.com.
Anthony Joshua back in the boxing ring Saturday 5 o'clock for the World Heavyweight title. Saturday 5 o'clock. Sky Sports Box Office.
A few knockout blows this evening at Anfield. Liverpool beating Everton by 5 goals to 2. 2 for Divock Origi, 1 for Shaqiri, 1 for Sadio Mane, 1 from Jorginho Wijnaldum. It means that Liverpool restore their 8-point advantage over Leicester at the top of the table. Here's the evidence of that Manchester City now 11 drift. So it's as you were before the start of this week's game. It's Chelsea winning as well.
Liverpool
Down at the
are
bottom,
top Leicester
Everton underway
second.
now.
Man City third. Chelsea 4th.
Watford.
Burnley 11th. Bournemouth 12th. West Ham 13th. Newcastle 14th. 15th for Aston Villa. 16th for Brighton. 17th for Southampton.
Alan McAnally.
19th.
A lot of eyebrows raised. A lot of eyebrows raised at Jurgen Klopp's team selection. But once again, he proved he knows
Football Centre.
better than we do.
Live from Etihad with Steve
Obviously, as a manager of Liverpool.
around.
I've got to say, Manny was sincere. Manny's one that he doesn't really drop too many times. You know, he doesn't get his. I don't think so. I think he's happy to take
Friday,
Firmino
10 o'clock.
out of the firing line.
And
But
Manchester Derby for Saturday night football. Man City for
Did he
Sunday night.
surprise you a little bit?
5
I
o'clock,
don't mean
Sky
that in
Sports,
any
for
sort of
Christmas
disrespectful
benefit.
way.
For Saturday night football. It's my
His
team.
touch for one of
Oh, but listen, but not only that though, his understanding with Mane, because Mane plays a couple of great passes in, there's no question about that, and for Shaqiri as well. But he looks confident. He genuinely looks confident. His finish is not from a player that's like, oh, I don't want to miss this. He was confident in everything he did. He
Liverpool
was a
5.
handful for them
Listen,
and caused
two
teams and
Listen.
Holgate big problems most of
And it's a percentage. The best power 100% since Sunday.
But not only
What
that,
about for
Shaqiri
Aston
as well.
Villa?
Shaqiri was very good on the right hand side. If he had to do his defensive duties, he did them, no question. Because you know how the fullbacks from Liverpool like to bomb on and everything. And Holgate
You
made
see,
problems most of the game.
Aston Villa versus Leicester. 1 o'clock Sky Sports.
But not only that,
I don't think it's
Shaqiri
part 2
was
Sunday.
very
Brighton
good on
taking
the
on
right-hand
4
side.
o'clock Saturday.
If he had to do his defensive duties,
Also,
he did them, no question. Because you know how the fullbacks from Liverpool like to bomb on, and every now and again someone has to do their job. But he will be absolutely delighted. Delighted with, obviously, with the result being a Merseyside derby.
And if you want to know football from Finland Stadium, West Ham United taking Arsenal 7 o'clock. Sky Sports Premier League versus Brentford for that
Everton
one.
have scored twice. Liverpool
Even
still
Brentford
haven't
enough
kept
for
a
him.
clean sheet at home.
Yeah, a little bit for the simple reason that when they do get to the stages of the Champions League that we're in last year, of course, when you get into the quarters and semis, when
Only
they get that far, then you're going to be
Just
playing
go to very
with great
team.
respect to
And I said to
Everton,
me,
better quality opposition, and they will get punished more often. I mean, Everton had chances tonight.
It's a successful Liverpool's game with Aston Villa.
And maybe
Liverpool had
the
58.
conversation tomorrow is going to be a bit Martin's ownership, isn't it? Does he keep
Everton
it
had
short? Does he not? They're 18th.
Liverpool had 11 attempts, Everton had 12 attempts. Liverpool had 5 on
Did he get
target.
some? I mean, obviously the result is wrong.
Yeah.
It's a tough game for them.
Very.
But did he get a number of things wrong tonight?
Well, I mean, he makes
Yeah.
a change near the end of the game.
Liverpool had 5 shots on target. Everton
Everton
had 4 shots on target. Liverpool had 5 corners. Everton had 6 corners. Liverpool gave 13 shots away.
Moise Keane with a chance. Moise Keane did have a chance to score.
Liverpool had 1 yellow card.
I mean,
Everton had 3
he's
yellow
under tight to a
cards.
certain extent. Genuinely.
Liverpool had no red cards and Everton had no yellow cards. Liverpool had
They spent a
80%
fortune. I agree with you.
of
They spent a
passes
fortune, and I think that's the pressure
and
from the money
Everton
they
had
have spent
76.
is certainly going on the manager. I won't say that Everton played particularly badly, and against other opposition might have got something from the game. But when you lose a rotten goal against Leicester, and then you get battered by 5 against your near neighbours, then the pressure's going to be on. Genuinely, it's a great result for Liverpool, incidentally.
And I know I will take on Liverpool Voice in Championship Friday, 7 o'clock live on Sky Sports Football.
You probably wouldn't
And I'm going to Tottenham Stadium for Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield Town take on Leeds United Saturday midday live on Sky Sports Football.
What does that tell you about the manager?
I still think.
Because but Microsoft hasn't taken charge of
Listen,
it.
he made a change
It
after
was the
5, 6
Manchester
minutes.
business point.
Decided that Sadavy had done enough.
Liverpool on Sunday. West Brom see West Brom Champions League City Sunday 11:30 live on Sky Sports Football too.
For a little while before it was 3-1 and it goes to
Of your
They managed to
chair.
get off to the second goal before half time.
You go back,
Change
child.
certainly helped us. You know, we was
The EFL Cup quarter-finals. Aston Villa take on Liverpool.
Maybe it might have
December
got
17th,
started there,
7:30 live on Sky Sports Football.
But genuinely,
EFL Cup quarter-finals again. Oxford United take on Man City. December 18th, 7:30 PM live on Sky Sports Football.
Now, normally a manager, when he makes a change, thinks this is not going good. So he recognises something. But to recognise something in the game against Liverpool, he's still pushing rope up a hill because they're up against it most of the night.
He is now 10-1 on David to be the next manager. Will he get the chance to be in charge for a pretty scary fixture list, which starts with a game against Chelsea?
But Everton are at home to Chelsea and away to Man United, at home to Leicester, home to Arsenal, home to Burnley, away to Newcastle, and away to Man City as their next few
It's not the
fixtures.
easiest one, that is for sure. Okay, still got a couple of games to talk about. We'll be talking about how Wolves have beaten West Ham and how the big relegation crunch down at St Mary's wept the way of the home side, but only just. That's next.
Soccer special continues shortly.
When does this finish?
Soon, I'm just still talking about all the company game. So live boxing, that's when Joshua gets back in the boxing ring. So Saturday, we're back up. What's going on? Boxing is 491 because Talk a few weeks ago to 493 from 2005. What's up for 5 o'clock? Ciao!
Hello.
Are you in here to wake me up?
No.
Trying to film here, but it's so big.
Go in.
Go then, and I can do this in peace. Put back on.
You have to do it.
let's talk about what happened at St Mary's this evening, shall we? Southampton 2, Norwich 1. Cammy, how could it be that Southampton were clinging on at the end of that game?
Very strange, yeah. Very strange. The way they surrendered possession, Norwich, in that first half was very, very strange. You know, you think they're going to go there, they've got an opportunity against the side that's slightly vulnerable.
Southampton had 40 possession.
Got a result against Watford, but
Norwich
Watford
had
took the lead
60.
in that game and could have capitalised. And they sat back. They
Southampton had 14
never got the ball up to
attempts.
Pukki at all.
Norwich had 10
And
attempts.
then this is where
Southampton had 5 shots on target. Norwich had 3 shots on target. Southampton had 6 corners. Norwich City had 1 corner. Southampton had 12 fouls. Norwich had 7 fouls. Southampton had 1 yellow card. So Norwich City had 1 yellow card.
But it's the zonal marking. And they're
Southampton
all
had
stood and they're like
0
statues.
red cards.
All the
And
Norwich
Norwich had 0
defenders,
red cards.
they're put in their zone.
Southampton had
And I'm sure
68
they're told by their manager,
percent
even though we put you in a
passing,
zonal
and
position,
Norwich City
you've
had
still got to attack the
79%.
ball. But none of
passing.
them on either goal, you know, the second one from Bertram. But the first one, we know Ward-Prowse got great delivery, and all he does, Danny Ings, is make a wonderful little run, gets the flick on, 1-0 up. Then there's a corner. Once again, the zone marking and just stand and watch and wait for the header to be flicked on. And the one player on the move is one of the full-backs, Ryan Bertram. So 2-0 up, and you thought it's going to be really difficult for them. But they, to be fair to them, Jeff, they came out in the second half and they had a go. And they got the ball up to Pukki, which he'd not even touched the ball in the first half. One chance, a goal. All of a sudden they're back in it. And then Southampton started to cling on.
62% possession Norwich had in that second half, and 9 attempts. That's maybe the key to both of these sides in the hope for survival. They both have a goal scorer, proper goal scorer, Danny Ings and Timo Pukki. Could they both stay up?
Like you say, if you can get the ball to Pukki, you know, I've seen them twice now. I saw them at Bournemouth, and once again that was a game where they never got the ball to him at all. But if you get it to him, he'll score. He'll score. He's got 2 fantastic feet. He seems to have that zone around him where even though the player's trying to nick the ball away from him, they can't do it because of his ability. So if they create chances for him, they'd have a wonderful, wonderful chance of staying up. But the first pass seemed to be in that first 45 minutes backwards or sideways. Nobody's looking forward. And he's running around, and eventually you see him going back into his own half to try and pick the ball up just to get a touch. Because we all know what it's like when you go through a game in the first 45
Norwich City, Norwich City, Norwich City,
you don't get a touch.
They've got
You don't feel
Sky
it's part of the game
Craig,
itself. So he was having to chase back towards his own
football on
half
Saturday.
just to get any sort of possession.
Ings has got 10 goals this season. Pukki's got 10 goals.
How
Compare
are-
that with Watford's top goal scorer's got 2. Or if you like, compare it with West Ham.
I wanted to see Aston Villa taking this to work up.
who
Sky
had
Sports.
4. Tommy, you watched the game at Wolves. After the game in the press conference, Manuel Pellegrini said, we dominated most parts of the game. Would you
How
agree?
2% then? If that makes us Brighton taking Wolves. 4 o'clock, Sky Sports, Premier League,
I can't believe he said that. They tried to pass the ball poorly at times, just couldn't sort of do anything with it. Wolves are always best chance, I think, there. West Ham had the second half with Snodgrass when he had a poor touch. Most of the game was about chances, maybe not great chances for Wolves, but they were always in. This was a team that we know, West Ham side, that went to Chelsea and were aggressive in the nature, closing down, all pulling together, and you get something out of the game. This game has passed before me, the 2 sides very early on. They just thought, well, we want to play, we just want to
Wolves had
pass it.
50%.
Nobody, with the aggression, I mean, the
West Ham
aggression in
had
passing the
50
ball
also
from West Ham.
percent.
Getting forward, closing down.
Wolves had 13 attempts. West Ham had 6.
They just
Wolves
literally
had 7
went
shots on
through
target.
the
West Ham
game.
had 3 shots on
And yet,
target. Wolves had
on
5
the other
corners.
side, you had
West Ham
Jimenez,
had
Jota
4
Traore,
corners.
who was all
Wolves had
aggressive,
8 fouls
trying
and
to
West Ham had
control it.
9
Neves
fouls.
and Moutinho-
Wolves
Moutinho
had 1
were
yellow
the
card. Man United,
better players.
so
I
West
can't
Ham
understand, and maybe that's
had
again
2
off
yellow
themselves,
cards.
trying to make it. There was a lot
Wolves
of
had no red cards.
the second goal, I know it was 86 minutes.
Because
But
Wolves had 81 possession of pressing.
I mean,
West Ham
you
had
know, Espirito
81.
Santo, I'd like to hear what he says then after the game. Well, we were lucky.
Did you worry for West Ham when we started the season with such high hopes? And okay, they lost. Mikel Antonio wasn't available. Matt is injured again. And I looked at their bench. Got Roberto as the goalkeeper, substitute goalkeeper, and then also on the bench got Zabaleta, Matsuaku, Carlos Sanchez, Nathan Holland, Albion Ajeti, and Yarmolenko. I mean, there aren't many options there.
Well, this is what I wrote down, Jeff, on my notes, is that Snodgrass went off, Yarmolenko, and he's not the most aggressive person, as I was saying. Then the young boy, Nathan Holland, he comes on, and then Ajeti comes on. It's not great to sort of say, well, we're going to have a go with these guys. There is not enough there with these players. I don't think enough want it. This is what I see is away from home against the middle of the table teams. And well, I know not disrespecting Wolves, but the top six, as we said against Chelsea, they have a go. Most of these West Ham players, certainly, they always seem to turn up. But when it's an easy team, and I am level in games, I don't think they want to be in enough games for them to sort of stay up there and challenge that big six.
I mean, from a Wolves perspective, I mean, that's 10 Premier League games unbeaten now. And they're doing it with the so-called curse of the Europa League, and everybody thinks it's impossible. We've seen it with Burnley. And it's just like, what are they doing to get it right?
I just think they're basically a very good. They know what to do. They don't change it. Even when things are going wrong, they still get the three at the back. They have the wing backs. And I think Jimenez up front never stops. Absolutely chases them. No wonder they bring him off late in games because he absolutely runs the legs off himself. And Diego Jota, I think, is an absolutely terrific player. He plays on the left. They have Adama Traore on the right. And so they've got great pace there, which can tear the defence into attack very quickly. There's a lot going for these. I think early on, you get
The
into
Premier League
players'
back and
minds,
said, we're back, my
they
team's
start
back.
believing that. And I think maybe
We've
the
got
management
four
said, no,
people
let's
in the
just
league.
go out there and let's play. We continue to play the same sides. I do think
Okay, what's your
Raul Jimenez is an absolutely terrific player up front. And he did come off, Tone come on, and he got 86 minutes. He got on nearly his first touch. The first goal came from Dendoncker, who plays straight at the back. The ball's come across from the left-hand side with Theo Brick delivering the ball. And this is 6-yard box. Come in, Dendoncker with his foot up like that, about 2 foot off the floor.
Have a great,
Knocks it into the corner. Nobody on the post.
great.
Brilliant. Another great win for Wolves in what is turning out to be an absolutely fantastic season. By the way, you can see all the goals from this evening's games right now on our YouTube channel or also on the Sky Sports app. Some absolutely cracking goals to tell you about, to show you as well. The debate is coming up next on Sky Sports. Adam Smith's the host this evening, and your guest Lee Hendry, what will he have to say about Aston Villa? And Andy Hinchcliffe, what will he have to say about the problems at Everton? So there we are. It was a little bit different, wasn't it? Our Super Six. Well, our six. Shall we do it again? We will, but just with 4 on Saturday at midday. Bye-bye for now.
If you do before. Oh,